Hey everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a reaction video. I thought this one would be a bit of a laugh, a bit of fun. What Americans think of Australia. So let's jump in. This is apparently from New York City. So let's jump in. Let's have a look at this one, shall we? Okay. I take it it's an
Hey,
Australian.
I'm Josh, and welcome to New York.
Okay.
So I went to New York for a bit of fun. I caught the subway, saw the museums, got yelled at a fair few times, looked for Ted Mosby's building, and went to the best pizza place in New York, Sparrow's. Yum. But I couldn't leave the Big Apple before doing a few interviews. So I went out to Union Square Park to ask New Yorkers what they think of Australia.
So, you're American.
I'm American, yes.
Can you guess what country I'm from?
I would say you're from England somewhere.
Scotland?
Ah, what? Can you not hear the accent? I guess if you don't hear it all the time, I guess it could be English. Maybe Scotland is, I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Which other side of the world?
Could be Great Britain, could be Australia, could be New Zealand.
It's one of those three.
Either New Zealand or Australia, but
What if I say, g'day mate, how you going?
That sounds like Australian.
That's it.
You Australian?
Yeah, you got it.
New Zealand.
Australia.
You guys got it. Australia. Yeah.
Nailed it!
Can you guys tell me, what do you think of Australia?
I mean, the first thing that popped into mind, honestly, is like y'all like to drink. Kangaroos and stores close like really early.
I don't really know that much about Australia, to tell you the truth.
I guess it depends where you are, where the shops close. I know some towns, shops aren't even open on a Sunday. My wife's family's from a little town up north a little bit. Shops are closed on a Sunday. I can understand that. I mean, if you don't have any people shopping, why would you open?
I know it's
I
hot,
guess.
and they got a lot of crocodiles.
I hear it's great. Surfing, Tasmanian Devil, kangaroo,
Tim Tams?
Tim Tams.
Hey, there you
Those
go.
are all things in Australia, yes?
Chocolate ones. Don't even consider any of the other ones, right?
Really? Mint chocolate?
Yeah, mint chocolate. That's where it's at.
I haven't had those.
What part of Australia?
Ooh, mint chocolate Tim Tams? I don't think I've had them. Mint slices, yes, which is a completely different biscuit, but mint, okay.
Are you from?
Yeah, wow. I eat Tim Tams for breakfast.
It's a place I've always wanted to visit. Actually, New Zealand rather than Australia.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, son, come on now.
really?
The wrong way.
Come on
When
now.
I think of Australia, I actually think more of like New Zealand and think of like the Lord of the Rings and yeah, like beautiful landscapes and
What is going on? What's the...
kangaroos and danger and all that
What
kind of stuff.
the-
So
Well, I have no knowledge of Australia at all. Actually, Australia, from what I can understand, seems to be more forward-thinking than we are in many ways. Didn't you have like a gay prime minister or something like that?
What are the worst things about the country? Do you know anything bad about it? Dangerous animals?
Australia?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
hate our shows.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
We were performing on a cruise ship for 7 months, and whenever we got the Australians there, we got like no applause
Didn't love our
ever.
work.
Just the convenience factor.
That might just be because Australians are lazy and we don't really applaud that much. It might just be, yeah, whatever, good show.
Like living in New York, it's a 24-hour city, and I know the population is a lot more sparse. Like, so I feel like if I lived in Australia, I would be annoyed that like I can't wake up at 2 in the morning and go get a chopped cheese or something.
No, I haven't heard nothing bad. Nothing generated like that.
I can't think of any.
Can't really think of anything bad about Australia, oddly
Oh,
enough.
good.
Not that I've heard of. Not that I know of.
That's good
No.
to hear.
I don't know. I really don't know.
So we don't
Okay.
have a bad reputation.
No.
Would you
That's good. That's good to know. Good to know.
ever go to Australia? Do you want to go?
yeah, I thought about going as like a student, but it was just too expensive for me to get
Yeah.
over there. So I would really
Yeah.
love to go someday.
I've not been. My son has been. He's had a good time. No, I never thought of going to Australia.
I have not been. I would like to go, though. Yeah, I've missed a couple opportunities to get out there.
Yeah, I'd love to go. My best friend studied abroad there, and he had great things to say.
Melbourne, awesome.
Yeah.
Love Melbourne. Melbourne.
So you've been to Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like? Would you go again?
Yeah, I loved it. I would totally go again.
Is that a wig or is that his real hair? very blonde.
Very much to go to Australia in some point. You know, many of my people, friends, did visit Australia.
No, I've never been to Australia. I can't say that I would never go there because it's endless possibilities.
Okay, 2 more questions if you have a second.
All right. You forgot the questions. You had to look them up.
I just wrote them. Have you ever met any Australians, and what were they like?
Just you.
1 or 2. Very outdoorsy. I think just with the fact that you have the outback and that kind of natural experience there, most of them are into like hiking and kind of backpacking, that type of stuff.
I don't know a lot. I've just met a lot of really nice Australian people in the States, you being one of them. So I don't know. I just feel like most of the people, one of the pastors of a church that I went to is from Australia, and I feel like they're always very upbeat and fun.
I've served a lot of them in restaurants before. That's, you know, they prefer flat whites, I know that.
Yeah, I've met a couple. Actually, we work together, and one of our colleagues' boyfriend is Australian. He's a great guy. Yeah. But yeah, I find that in general, like, they've been friendly. I mean, I haven't met a lot of Australians, but
I never met anybody from Australia that I didn't like. So this is kind of, you know, and people I met and spend more time, and people that I met casually like you. Yeah. So I think Australians are pretty nice people.
I was traveling in October in Italy and met other tourists that were Australian. They were really nice.
Nice people?
Nice, very friendly. Yeah.
Good. They haven't disgraced the country's name.
No.
There's a lot of them are awesome, but like I was really surprised. I thought they were like all super progressive, but like there was like a lot of like in the country, like very similar to my country, in like the like human rights and all of that. Like
strong opinions.
Yeah, strong opinions, and like they didn't love foreigners where the places the small towns I went to.
As either like a young person who probably goes to the beach and like surfs, or an old like 40s to 50s overweight who has.
Whoa! Did she just say old 40 to 50s? Yay!
Beer at 8 a.m.
Can you attempt an Australian accent?
Oh, here we
my
go.
gosh. G'day, mate.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
All right, mate, I can do that. It's not too difficult.
Sounded Cockney.
Hey, mate, how you doing?
Good day, mate.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Oh, that's not too bad.
I mean, you might fit in.
Here, look at this, and here, look at that.
Can we attempt an Australian accent?
I don't
No.
know.
Hi, mate. No, I can't.
Good day, mate. That's cracking. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I haven't heard anything cracking in Australia, but
Isn't cracking a thing?
I don't know if I can really do one right now. Is this kind of doing it?
it's not too bad.
No, kind of more New Zealand he was.
Go
Okay.
You know, sometimes I try to do one myself, but I'm not as, I don't know. I need to practice more.
That's all right.
Sure, I mean, you know, I grew up in Australia, so I'm really a natural at the accent.
What
No, you don't.
message do you have for any Australians? Should they come to New York? Is this a good
Sure.
place?
Yeah, they can take my place.
Come visit us. It's a wonderful country. There are a lot of wonderful, warm people. I think New York City sometimes has a bad impression, but I think overall the people are very also warm and nice and friendly and helpful. And there's wonderful things to see here. So I would encourage them to come visit.
Great answer.
Hey guys, Josh here, just letting you know, if you think I'd go to the United States of America and film just one video, you're out of your mind, mate. Stay tuned for 3 weeks of bacon, guns, and a whole lot of freedom.
That was interesting. That was interesting. You know, you get this thought about what people think of your country. That wasn't too bad. I thought maybe it might have been, you know, we're maybe a little bit more backward or something like that. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. I thought they probably would have known more Australians being New York, and I know I hear a lot of Australians go to New York and whatever else. So, but I mean, we are population-wise, we're a very small country. I guess we just need to get out there a little bit more. So, but that was pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised. Accents suck. Their accent, they need to work on that. But I had to have a bit of a chuckle to myself about I actually prefer New Zealand better. It's like, oh, come on, son. Right in the heart, mate. But a couple of people have said that too. But I can't blame them. You know, New Zealand's a wonderful country, apparently. Lord of the Rings and all that and blah, blah, blah. But that was good. I enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comment if you are American or even not from Australia. What do you think of Australians? Let us know down there. Could be some very interesting comments. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Make sure you stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?